Hey friends, welcome to Anton's Zackle Reactions, and today's episode is brought to you by Tony, who's requested that we check out the song Milk and Toast and Honey by Roxette off of their 2001 record, Room Service. And for anyone who doesn't know who Roxette is, they were a Swedish pop rock duo that was formed in 1986 and was led by vocalist Marie Fredriksson. And obviously she's not with us anymore. Sadly, just an incredible... She seems like a human being. Like everyone seems to view her very highly. Yeah. So yeah, it was sad to lose her. And also, I just want to do a big shout out to my Roxette fans, because you guys are probably one of the strongest fan bases on the channel. Like, easy. Like, you guys just post my stuff to, you know, Roxette groups, and I'm going on a Roxette podcast this week, and, you know, Pear has shouted me out before, and just, yeah, it's incredible. So thank you all for everything you guys do. And to anyone who doesn't know, we've actually done 2 Roxette full album reactions already. So if you want to check those out, join everyone in the Patreon family, link down below in the description. And before we get into this one, make sure you guys stay to the end of the video, because I'm going to be revealing how you can get a free song request and exclusive bonus content. And that's it. So let's get into Roxette, Milk and Toast and Honey. This is late in their career, too.
Milk and toast and honey, make it sunny on a rainy Saturday. Hey. Milk and toast, some coffee, take the stuffiness out of days you hate.
This is like the opposite of spending my time.
Slow morning news pass me by. I try not to analyze, but didn't he blow my mind this time? Didn't he blow my mind? Here he comes, bring a little love and honey, take away the hurt inside. It's everything that matters to me, it's everything I want in life. Milk and toast and honey, ain't it funny how things sometimes look so clear and feel so near. The dreams I dream.
Is this a Swedish thing?
Thinking, all his bookmarked everywhere, everywhere.
I love the orchestration.
True love might fall from the sky. Oh, you never know what you find. But didn't he blow my mind this time? Didn't he blow my mind? Here he comes, to bring a little love and honey, to take away the pain inside.
So smooth.
Everything that matters to me, everything I want from life. Oh, lay a little love and honey, to feel you getting close to me. It's everything that matters to me, it's everywhere I wanna be.
I love the composition.
Here it comes, to bring a little love and honey, to take away the pain inside. It's everything that matters to me, it's everything I want from life.
I love that note.
Lay a little love and baby, baby, you're getting close to me. It's everything that matters to me, it's everywhere I wanna be.
that all a dream? Wow, that was Roxette's Milk and Toast and Honey. That's a special song for a lot of reasons, I feel. First of all, thank you, Tony, for bringing this one on the channel. But yeah, you know, I sometimes like ask myself a question, like, can an artist write incredible music when they're no longer in pain? Because there's like, you know, especially me, as you guys know, like I'm very drawn to passion. And a lot of the time passion is drawn from pain. You know what I mean? You care, like, you know, what do you care most about in life? It's usually things that hurt you. You know what I mean? The thing that makes you just want to cry out, express yourself in this massive way. And you, like, you know, even a lot of positive desires come from pain. Like, you know, my desire to, you know, help, you know, even a big desire, like I'm very ambitious. I want to help heal the world. Where does that come from? You know, my pain, you know, not feeling like I was enough growing up. You know, even that led to my ambition. So like, even like, that's what I mean. It's like the biggest things, my biggest dreams are all born out of a feeling of insecurity and pain. And like, I want to matter. I don't want to waste my life because yeah, that's what life, you know, all the events of my life push me in that direction. So sometimes I wonder, I ask, like, can, you know, and I guess the answer is you can have incredible music and passionate, powerful music when you're no longer in pain, because one of my favorite Roxette songs of all time, Do You Get Excited, Run to You, those are songs that seem to be out of love. Yeah, well, Do You Get Excited is like, again, using the energy of sexuality to push it in the stratosphere. Listen to Your Heart is a pained song. It seems like it comes from, like, Listen to Your Heart's like, you know, listen to your heart when he's calling for you. That's more of like almost a statement of like, there is a feeling of longing, of wanting to get closer. And that's where that big crescendo comes in, because again, it's that want, that desire, that passion. That's what I'm drawn to, is when someone cares that much about something and they unload that passion through their voice. But you know, that like, and the reason why I'm bringing all of this up is this is a pure song. You know, this is just about like love, and not always the sexy part of love. Not that you get excited, you know what I mean? The sexual passion is what turns that song into passion. This song is pure. It's just, you know, I'm just happy when I look in your eyes. And they made this song beautiful, melodic, passionate in a different way. Not passionate like of an eruption of emotions, but this was a lot of the time songs that are this pure don't move me. But this one, something about the melody, something about the way Marie sang it in the chorus, hit me in a different way. You know, it didn't hit me in the same, like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Like, Do You Get Excited or something like that? Listen to Your Heart. This hit me in a different way, but equally as beautiful, equally as powerful. Maybe not powerful, but equally as beautiful, equally as moving. This one, when I finished the song, I went, wow, I want that, you know? Because I still have pain in my life that's driving me. And I'm not at that place of serenity that it seems like Marie's at in this song. And you know, watching her in this song, I'm like, wow, I want that. I'd like to wake up in the morning and just be in bliss, just be in a state of such a grace and gratitude. Yeah, like I'm still at I'm at the building phase of my life. I'm still building my foundation. I'm building my brand. I'm building myself. And, you know, yeah, like I said, there's still some demons in the closet. There's some skeletons in the closet. Not secrets, more just like there's still traumas and insecurities and stuff. And I'm really excited. And I don't know when this is going to happen. You know, maybe when I have kids, maybe when I meet my wife or something. I'm not sure. But I know. I can kind of like project in the future. And I can see myself like really at peace one day. I don't know when, but I know it's going to happen. And there's just like a feeling of like just that quiet bliss, that quiet of just, hey, I don't need very much right now. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm happy with the small things. You know what I mean? Again, right now I'm at a phase of my life of ambition, of drive, of, oh, I'm going to change the world. I'm going to meet this billionaire and this millionaire and be friends. Like, you know what I mean? It's all these big, grand things. In some sense, I'm not satisfied with the small things in life yet. And maybe the whole point of my life is, okay, get the ambitious stuff down, like build what you're here to do, and then, yeah, just let go. You know, relax a bit. You've done enough. And I know I'm going to get to that point, and just this song is kind of a reminder of this is what it looks like when you're done with the ambition. You know, when you're a bit older, you're a bit wiser, you're a bit more mature, where you can look back and go, man, I probably shouldn't have driven myself so hard. I don't think I needed to. I think I could have had a more quiet ambition. I think that's what I'm going to tell myself, like in 20 years, 30 years. When I look back, I'll probably be on an interview and someone's going to ask me, you know, what would you like to tell your 25-year-old self? Or in this case, my 26-year-old self. I'm probably going to say, like, you know, I wish I kept the ambition, but I didn't ride myself so hard. I wish that I didn't feel like I needed to. Like my whole self and my whole identity was riding on needing to be something big. Because, you know I'm still driven by the traumas of my youth. You know, not like my overly critical father, not feeling like I was good enough growing up. Still don't feel like I'm good enough. I still feel that. I've really come to terms with that in the last 2 months. That I'm like, I thought I felt like I was good enough, but I'm like, no, I definitely don't. There's still gaping holes within me, for sure. And there's a lot of love in me. And I've come a long way. And I love much more vulnerably now. I love much more open-heartedly than I ever have in my life. But there's still pain. There's still wounds. And I'm like, okay. I'm learning to believe that's okay. And I'm learning to believe that when I see that in other people, that will be okay too. I think that's the whole thing with empathy is like you have to go through what other people are going through to know how much people are hurting and how much people are longing for peace of mind and how much people are longing for love. If I never went through these trials and tribulations when someone was in pain, I wouldn't even know how to interact with it. I'd be like, oh, you know, it's okay. But when I looked in their eyes, when they look at me, they'd be like, yeah, you don't really get it. You don't really know what I'm going through. You don't know what it's like to have a father that you never felt loved you. Or like a mother who abused you. It's like, I think part of being like the elder or the mentor is like you have to have been through it. You have to be able to look in someone's eyes and say like, hey, you're going to be okay. And mean it. And then when they connect with your eyes and they feel your presence, they feel like, oh, this person's been through this. Then they can let go. Then they can feel safe in your presence. Because they're like, hey, you know, yeah, this person's been through this. I can believe them. I think a lot of times we don't believe people when they say things are going to be okay, or they say they know what we're going through. We just don't believe them because we look in their eyes and we say, no, you haven't been through what I'm going through. And, you know, I think that's, yeah, every mentor, every wise person in the world, everyone we admire in the world has been through really tough times. Been through brutal times. One of my idols, Tony Robbins, you know, when you look at his life, God, man, stuff that guy went through is just... I simultaneously wouldn't wish that on anybody, but I would also... That was a great gift when he got through it, because he can be with anybody. He can be with anybody, almost anybody. Not anybody, but almost anybody, and make them feel safe and understood and valued and seen. Because everyone's like, oh yeah, you've been through this too. And you can, you know, cry into that person. You can let go. You can put your shoulders down. You can take off the facade. You can take off the mask that you used to feel safe. And you can have this person actually see you and love you and comfort you because they don't judge you because they've been through it, right? But yeah, this song is very pure. This song is I love the chorus, the serenity in the chorus. I love Pear's background vocals. I love Marie's grace. The beautiful softness. As I always say, her voice is like silk. And yeah, the more I do these reactions, the more I realize just how unique that is. There's a point in this channel's history where we were listening to a lot of amazing artists, and I thought that this would last forever. I thought that every single song we heard on the channel from now on was going to be amazing. And that's not the case. And then when you go through a dry spell and you haven't heard anything amazing for a little while, you start to remember things like Roxette or Annie Lennox or Tori Amos or Kate Bush or some of the greats, and you go, wow, they are kind of unique. They are special, you know? Yeah, I think that's another part of life, is that if all you ever experienced in life was beauty and bliss, you would take it for granted. You start to go, oh yeah, you know, it's not that special. But then you go through some rough times, and then you experience that bliss again. You go, wow, this is special. I'm grateful to feel this right now, because I know what it's like to just feel lost and confused and shameful and so ashamed of yourself you don't feel like you deserve to exist. You know what I mean? Yeah, this was beautiful, and let's jump in the lyrics in this one now. All right, we're back with Roxette, Milk and Toast and Honey. So, Milk and Toast and Honey. So, again, like I mentioned, is this a Swedish thing? Milk and Toast and Honey. Like, we have milk and cookies in Canada and United States, but Milk and Toast and Honey, I haven't heard of that before. Sounds very interesting, though. Make it sunny on a rainy Saturday. Kind of reminds me of spending my time. Milk and toast, some coffee. This is the spending my time. Take the stuffiness out of days you hate. You really hate. Slow morning news pass me by. I try not to analyze. Yeah, but didn't he blow my mind this time? Didn't he blow my mind? That's a huge thing I'm learning, is I can analyze life to smithereens, and I get locked up in my head and I leave my heart and I can't feel anything. And then it's hard to transition back into your heart when you're so in your head. So I'm learning, like, and I know I'm literally doing it right now. I'm literally analyzing the fact to try not to analyze, and this is the paradox of life. But here he comes to bring a little love and honey. Here he comes to take away the hurt inside. Here he comes is everything that matters to me. Is everything I want in life. Yeah, the simple things. That's the cool thing about love, is when you find that person that you feel really safe with and very at home with, and that you look in their eyes and it feels like you've known them for lifetimes. It's like, that's a very, or at least I can guess that that's a very beautiful thing. I've never experienced that in my life. But I feel that would be very, yeah, part of me craves and yearns to feel that understood and seen by somebody. Milk and toast and honey, ain't it funny how things sometimes look so clear and feel so near? The dreams I dream, my favorite wishful thinking, always bookmarked everywhere, everywhere. True love might fall from the sky, oh, you never know what to find. But didn't he blow my mind this time? Didn't he blow my mind? You're everything I want in life. Ooh, chorus number 2. What do we got here? Oh, lay a little lovin', baby. You're getting close to me. Is everything that matters to me? Is everywhere I want to be? Yeah, this kind of does remind me of, Do You Get Excited a bit? Which, I think Do You Get Excited is my favorite Roxette song. That, Run to You, and Listen to Your Heart. Oh, and Fading Like a Flower. Can't forget Fading Like a Flower and Do You Get Excited and Run to You. And Listen to Your Heart. Those 4 are my favorites. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this was Roxette's Milk and Toast and Honey. So let's all thank Tony for requesting this one. Thank you, brother. And what an incredible song. I think this shows, again, as I've said before, Roxette is a versatile band, that they have a song for every emotion you're in. When you're in pain, when you're in the throes of love, they have Listen to Your Heart. When you feel like your relationship is falling apart and you need to rebuild it, that's Listen to Your Heart. When you're in sexual fantasy land, that's Do You Get Excited? You know, when you're just kind of appreciating the small things, you have Milk and Toast and Honey. When the breakup is happening, I think Spending My Time is about a breakup. Then you have Spending My Time. And then when you just fun, fireworks, like, you know, like you're sleeping in my car, like, you know, they have a kind of a vibe and a song for everybody in whatever you're going through. And again, as I've said before, I think that's very unique, and I value that very much. Oh, there's Lola barking. But yeah, to anyone who's new to Roxette, what do you think of this one? Let me know down below. And if you know and love Roxette, what are your favorite Roxette songs? Let me know down below. Now for the big reveal. So if you want to win a free song quest, like this video, share this video with one person you feel will enjoy it, comment who you shared it with, and leave your request in that comment. I think I said comment who you shared it with, yeah. And remember that submissions need a minimum of 10 million views, and this is not the case with Patreon requests. So, if you're interested in guaranteed song requests, full album reactions, and much more, join everyone in our Patreon family, link in the description of this video. And while you're there, definitely join our Discord community. That's where I hang out with the entire community and where you can take part in all of our community events. So just drop by, say hi. Yeah, just say hi. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you resonated with it and you want to help support me and the show, do everything I just mentioned, share this video and subscribe and join the family. And that's it. So I'll see all of you in the next episode. I love you. Bye.